From being the destroyer in the kickboxing ring to the one in jail accused of several crimes. 2023 was supposed to be a career-defining moment for the fan favorite, but this is all quickly turning into a nightmare for him. We are talking about Muhammad Jarrah, the energetic youngest professional fighter ever. Can you recall his debut? He knocked out his opponent in less than a minute. With this insatiable passion for kickboxing, a long and successful career awaited him. That was the case until he was said to have started dabbling in the criminal underworld. Things went from bad to worse as the court demanded 12 years of Muhammad Jarrah. What led to this jaw-dropping verdict? Will he be able to knock out his strong opponents this time? Before discussing the latest, let's take a quick look at his life. Born with a knockout punch and a thirst for victory, he is a kickboxing prodigy who rose to fame at a young age. Muhammad Jarrah, a Dutch-Moroccan kickboxer, was born on June 13, 1996 in Den Bosch, Netherlands. He was a student who was doing well in school and playing soccer regularly. One day, his uncle brought him to the local kickboxing team and everything changed. Jarrah said, "I went to the gym and fell in love instantly. It was love at first training. I immediately quit soccer and got myself some boxing gloves," he recalls. "Now, it is my life." He began kickboxing at age 13. The furious fighter competed in the lightweight and welterweight divisions and defeated opponents in a ruthless manner. He looks spectacular and brutal in fighting, doesn't he? Can you recall his best fight you've ever seen? Jarrah has scored nearly half of his wins inside the distance. He only considers a win to be a real victory if he stops his opponent. The fierce fighter did it so well. He dropped out of school at the age of 15 as he was losing focus on his studies while training hard. As per law in the Netherlands, he was fined heavily. Jarrah's passion for kickboxing made him save and pay this fine. It is truly said that nothing can compete with passion. This paved the way to focus fully on his fighting career. Jarrah was a fierce fighter, determined to fight challenges and opponents equally. The destroyer turned professional at 16 as he signed his first professional contract with Infusion. He quickly rose through the ranks and kept thrilling the spectators with his brutal moves. The sky was the limit for him, and he was always determined to win. This determination cost him, as he struck a jury member during a fight after a judge's decision went against him. Isn't this behavior alarming? Jarrah was suspended for 2 years, despite a majority demanding his permanent ban. Was it fair to treat the fierce young man this way? His trainer intervened, and his suspension was changed to conditional. Jarrah signed a contract with Glory in January 2018. Instead of focusing on his sports this time, he again put himself in big trouble. For his misdoings, he was prosecuted not only once, but twice in a day. Jarrah violently beat 3 people at a New Year's Eve party in Breda. He was sentenced to serve 60 hours of community service and 1 month of probation. Jarrah explained to the judge that he was drinking that day. He once again promised that this was a one-time thing and it would not happen again. His career was at stake. The 22-year-old athlete got into a fight in the same court on February 21, 2018, during a trial on the murder of a Moroccan Dutch citizen who was the friend of Jarrah. How did it happen? There was an exchange of furious words among both parties, which got physical. Jarrah jumped into the fight to support his friend, and a huge brawl exploded in the court. For this incident, he was prosecuted to serve 140 hours of community service and 2 months of probation. It's unbelievable. Like, who fights in a court? After these 2 incidents, Jarrah's career seemed to be in jeopardy. However, he managed to keep his nose clean for the next 2 years. He fought 4 matches, winning 2 and losing 2. That's not what Jarrah used to be. In July 2020, Jarrah was involved in another fight while on vacation in Marbella. Videos of him throwing punches were posted on the internet, but he was never charged with any crime. Did Jarrah do it in self-defense? Can't say anything as he ran away from the scene and went safe. Things escalated as the young fighter was targeted again in a gym. This was not just any gym. It was the place where Muhammad had just exercised and left a few moments ago. Jarrah was then targeted twice in a butcher shop belonging to his father before he was forced to sell it. What could be the reason for this? According to the sources, Jarrah was threatened by a criminal gang following the theft of a large quantity of cocaine. What did Jarrah have to do with this at all? Police investigated the incident at the butcher shop and vaguely linked it to other crimes, like the attack on the gym. Surprisingly, they did not want to confirm their suspicions yet. Less than a year later, Mohamed Jarrah was arrested on January 19, 2023 on suspicion of money laundering, drug dealing, weapons trafficking, and watch sales. The arrest surprised many as Jarrah had not been previously linked to any criminal activity. What did this bring him? You can't imagine the punishment that awaits him. 12 years for Mohamed Jarrah? The court demands it. This sentence is still open for appeal until the 1st of August. Will he appeal the decision? What does this mean for his career? What does his lawyer say, and is there any solid evidence against him? We will keep you updated with the proceedings and the latest in this case. Just hit this channel's like and subscribe buttons at your place. Keep watching as we are going to reveal it. The Dutch-Moroccan kickboxer was arrested in January and has been held in pretrial detention ever since. Jarrah is allegedly involved in the theft, and the criminals are said to be looking for him to get their drugs back. According to reports, he has allegedly been included in a death list connected to criminal activities. The court has detained him for his safety. His career is at stake, man. He was supposed to fight for glory on February 11th. Instead, he's in jail. Will this affect his boxing career? Jarrah appeared in court via video link from prison on Thursday morning, May 4th. He told the court that he would lose his professional contract with Glory. Still, the court decided to keep him incarcerated. Let's see if they would let him out. His pre-trial detention was extended for 90 days, so his flight to Essen during Glory 83 did not take place. Sad news for his fans. What is the reason behind his detention? Jarrah is allegedly involved in gun and drug trafficking and trading extremely expensive watches. Intercepted PGP messages were one of the reasons. The crux of this case relies on decrypted messages from the boxer's crypto phone, discussing the cocaine trade in luxury watches. However, his lawyer argues that not an ounce of drugs was found in the case, only one Rolex was seized. There are also no serious indications that Mohamed is into drugs, according to him. The fact that Jarrah is a well-known boxer would be a strong argument for his release. All eyes are on him. Every step he takes is magnified. He just wants to train, and train again. He does not want his career to fizzle out. This criminal case is the fight of his life for Mohamed, says lawyer Jan-Hein Kuipers. Jarrah has denied the charges and filed an appeal in court. His trial is scheduled to begin in September of 2023. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. I'm on the inside track with this case, and we will be the first to let you know what happens next. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. At this moment, it seems like Jarrah is in a really bad place, but he is called the Destroyer for a reason and just might fight to destroy his case. Keep us posted in comments if you are up to following this story. We would love to hear from you. Let's see how this angry ninja fights back. Until next time.